Hello students, this is Shweta Patil and I welcome you all to the video lecture on computer organization. So in the previous video, I discussed about different types of ROMs and how read-write operation is performed in all those types of ROMs, that is read-only memory. Now we have to discuss about the memory hierarchy. In this video, I'll be explaining about memory hierarchy. Okay, so you can look at, we have different types of memories already learnt. Which are the different types of memories? We learnt about the primary memories called as main memory, and we learnt about secondary memory, which may be magnetic disk, hard disk, okay, optical disks and all these are the secondary memories. So any one of the secondary memory, then main memory, and we have faster accessing which is done by cache memory. So cache memory can be divided into primary cache and secondary cache, isn't it? The one which is within the processor is cache memory, and the one which is attached to the processor can be named as secondary cache. Okay, then registers are also there which can hold the data. Very small amount of data can be held in registers, and that can also act as a part of memory. Fine, so all these are also within the processor. Now we have to relate what is the size, speed and cost of all these different types of memories. So now main memory, as we all know, is having a particular size. Depending on the processor, memory will have some size given to the memory. Okay, maybe 1 megabyte memory, 2 megabyte memory, likewise different size main memory can be available. And the space within the main memory is not too much, so that I can store all the information within the main memory. So in order to get a larger memory, we moved to secondary memory, maybe magnetic disk, maybe optical disk, hard disk, anything, isn't it? So this main memory, the size of the main memory is smaller than that of the secondary memories. Even smaller are the cache memories, isn't it? The cache memories are very smaller when compared to that of main memory. So registers are even more smaller than that of the cache memories. So according to size, the smallest in size is the register, then comes cache, then comes main memory, then comes secondary memory. They go on increasing from up towards low, from register towards the secondary memory, as seen in the diagram. You can see in the diagram the size goes on increasing from register towards the magnetic disks, that is secondary memories. Registers are smallest, little bit spacious are primary cache, then comes secondary cache. Even bigger than the cache memories are the main memories, even bigger memories from main memories are the secondary memories. Then what about their speed? Yes, main memory operation requires the data to be moved from main memory to the cache memory, then the processor will be executing. If I want to collect the data from secondary memory, then the data which is there in secondary memory has to be copied into the main memory, then from main memory it has to be taken into the cache of the processor, then execution has to be done. That's why some amount of time is needed, more amount of time is needed when I want to access the data from secondary memory. From main memory, assume small amount of time is needed, because it is main memory may be closer to the processor, and from main memory access time will be decided depending on what location the data is. But when it is in secondary memory, the content has to be copied into the main memory first, then it has to be moved to the processor. That's why extra time is necessary to copy the data from secondary memory to the main memory. That's why the secondary memories are slower when compared to the main memories. Now, in order to take the data from the cache memory, if it is within the processor, zero time is required to access the data. That's why cache memories are faster than that of the main memories. That's how the performance of a computer can be improved if I have a cache memory, right? Then registers, even registers don't require any amount of time to be given to the execution, right? So the content in the processor, that is the register or in the cache memories, can be taken very quickly within zero amount of time. and some small amount of time is necessary if the data is stored in main memory. Even more time is necessary for the data stored in the secondary memory. That's why the speed goes on increasing from bottom towards top. Yes, the speed is low means the time required is more. Okay, where the time required is more, for secondary memories time required to access is more. From main memories time required to access is less than secondary memory but more than that of cache. If it is cache and registers used and data is stored in them and I am accessing that type of data, then smallest zero amount of time is required to access those. Okay, that's why the arrow is showing increasing speed. How the speed is increasing? If I move from secondary towards the registers, then speed goes on increasing. Okay, then moving to cost. How the cost is? Registers are more costlier. Cache memory, which is faster memory, even it is smaller in size, it is having more cost than that of the main memory. Main memories are having high cost than that of cache memory, low cost than that of cache memories, but higher cost than that of the secondary memories. And secondary memories are having less cost. Maybe you can find out a CD within 10 rupees and all, right? So less in cost is secondary memory, but its speed is too slow, it is not so speed. Main memories are having cost which is greater than that of secondary memory, but speed is reasonable. Cache memories are the costliest ones. Okay, the cost is very high because it is within the processor or maybe attached to the processor, so the cost is very high, but the speed is also very high. So this is how we can relate all the different types of memories: cache memory, registers, main memory and secondary memories by size, speed and cost. Thank you.